Microhabits, the step-by-step blueprint for building an extraordinary life, one tiny move at a time. Written by Dan Crown. Narrated by Marcus Mulenga. Introduction. The Parable of the Hidden Garden. There once was a man who inherited a barren piece of land. At first, he dreamed of building a magnificent garden filled with towering trees, fragrant flowers, and rivers of life. But the work seemed overwhelming. Looking at the dry, empty soil, he sighed and said, "Maybe one day, when I have more time, more tools, more help." Years passed. The land stayed barren. On the other side of the valley lived another man who inherited an equally empty field. But he had a different approach. Each morning, before the sun rose too high, he would walk into his field with a single seed in his pocket. Some days he planted one seed, some days he pulled one weed, some days he simply watered a small patch of earth. The work was so small, so ordinary, that few even noticed. But the years passed, and when the sun rose one spring morning, a miracle revealed itself. A vast, breathtaking garden had grown, not through grand gestures, but through tiny acts of care, repeated day after day. The barren field was now a sanctuary of life, and the man who had waited for the perfect day stood still at the edge of his empty land, realizing the bitter truth. The extraordinary is built invisibly, one tiny move at a time. Greatness is not born from massive effort all at once. It is born from small, faithful actions that compound quietly over time. The life you dream of isn't built on some day. It's built on the seeds you plant today, and tomorrow, and the day after that, even if the seed feels small, even if no one sees it. In the world of real transformation, small is powerful, and microhabits are the seeds. This book is your guide to planting those seeds, not through overwhelming change, but through tiny, strategic moves, the kind that survive bad days, low motivation, and life's inevitable storms. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be extraordinary. You only need to be faithful to small moves, repeated with care. The garden will grow, one tiny move at a time. Most people wait for perfect conditions. They wait for the right mood, the right season, the right opportunity, believing that success must begin with a grand event. But those who truly change their lives know the truth. Change is built in silence. Growth is built in patience. Destiny is built in tiny, invisible steps. This is the art of microhabits. Small moves, tiny seeds, daily faithfulness, even when no immediate results appear. And slowly, quietly, your entire life transforms. You don't need to wait for your life to change. You can begin building it, today, right now, with the smallest possible step. In the chapters ahead, you'll learn how to master the hidden power already inside you. The power to design your habits, your systems, your energy, your focus, and ultimately your destiny. One tiny move at a time. Chapter 1. The Hidden Power You Already Possess. When we think of success, we often imagine dramatic moments. The grand speech, the massive breakthrough, the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity seized in a flash of brilliance. But here's the truth that almost no one tells you. Success isn't a lightning strike. It's a slow sunrise. Every extraordinary achievement you admire, the best-selling book, the thriving business, the championship athlete, the inspiring leader, was built not through rare moments of glory, but through hundreds, even thousands, of invisible micro-moves, repeated again and again, almost quietly. You already have everything you need.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?